Who's living in here anyway? You know there's mines outside, right? I'm sure this is a safe place to hang out. Amongst the creatures that explode.
Look, there's a door inside.
Seems empty. Let's go. Someone lives here.
A classic Final Fantasy XIV scene that ends with somebody looming on a ledge behind you. Scheming. Watching.
Where are we? This is...
Maelle!
The Manor. This implies someone's been here before. Door doesn't open. This place immediately stands out because it feels very, it's man-made. And it survived. So like, where is it? It's also extremely Art Deco, I think. Is that what that is? Why is there a portrait of the 33 specifically? Didn't that just happen, like, today? The frame is empty. What have we gotten ourselves into? One open door. Who is it?
Maelle?
Gustav? Are you real? Well, you sure smell real enough.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you and I couldn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have, I should have come for you and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
Everyone exploded and you passed
How did you end
out.
up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here. With... with him. He's been helping me a lot. He reinforced all my pictos.
What is he?
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk.
The chroma around him. It's quite different from the Nevrons.
That's quite the visual to get used to. Oh. Yeah, I guess you joined the party. Level 5. Oh, I see. I overprepared. Okay, so she has space for all new things too. The way her hair whips around is so violent. What do we got here? What's left? Marking shots. Mark on free aim. Healing tints heal. AP on perfect dodge. Sure. And yep, she has access to other stuff. I think it'll give her plus 3 AP on killing somebody just because it seems helpful for everyone. That's a momentum mechanic to have. But besides that, we'll see. I can't learn Dodger because I already have it equipped via the manual system. So right now we can make a lot of progress on learning new Luminas because 3 separate people have 3 of them equipped. So she also spellcasts. At least in terms of that. It's just Gustav that shoots a gun, I think. Does he shoot a gun? He does, right? I think he literally mentioned having a gun in the last conversation. Even when Maelle says that, it's like, that guy's helped me. It takes a level of confidence to just walk up to a dude like that. Given last time somebody walked up to a stranger on this continent,
Did you find me?
they were decapitated.
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Maybe. No. I don't know.
Let's find out if she has points to spend. Yes, you do. Okay. She has points to spend, but what are her skills even like? Offensive switch? Me, am I right? Deals low single target damage and applies defenseless for 3 turns, 1 hit. Uses weapons elements. So you can weaken people's defenses, basically. Deal low single target fire damage, applies burn. A lot of chances to spread burn around, which given that people have burn critical could be helpful, but the level of focus can be bad the moment someone just is immune to burn. Target becomes weak to fire damage for 2 turns. Well, that could also be effective. Synergy with the other character's fire abilities. Medium single target physical damage. Increased damage to marked targets. Virtuosa stance costs 2 AP instead of 5. So I have a stance. Swift stride. Switches to Virtuoso stance if target is burning. These are getting specific. So can I go into a stance manually, or do I only join that stance by triggering it as a bonus of certain other abilities? So I start off with offensive switch. Spark. Applies burn. There's no mention of Virtuoso stance except for the one that benefits from it. But not a way to become Virtuoso stance. So I assume that only happens when I do this other ability. I'll start off with those. We'll have the new stance, and we'll have the ability to make people weak to fire, which could be helpful with the other characters. If she primes things for other characters, it might be beneficial for her to have the highest speed. I'm glad I can respec them later with these recode things I'm picking up, because I do kind of feel clueless about how I'm supposed to think about the stats in this particular game. Hard to say. So what is your deal?
Again. We just trained earlier. All right. But this time I have backup.
So when you said he doesn't really talk, you meant not much. It appears he does talk, and you understand him, I guess. Jump. Attacks announced with a jump flare must be jumped. These attacks can't be parried or dodged. Uh-oh. How do you jump? You jump with A? You can jump?
Take cover.
After a jump, you can trigger a jump counter attack. Well, that's neat. Gotta keep an eye out for that. Damn, there's 3 different responses? I did not know we were gonna be learning that. Okay, so Maelle's gonna go second, so she'll be able to prime a weakness for fire, which could be helpful. We have enough party members that I might as well make them stronger. Oh. When it says I can target up to this many people, how do I target more than one person? I only gave it to one person. Maelle's stances. She's currently stanceless, it says on our little bar. Maelle's skills change her battle stance. Defensive stance takes less damage and gains 1 AP per parry or dodge. Offensive stance deals more damage but takes increased damage. Virtuosa stance deals a lot more damage. It doesn't say it takes increased damage. Huh. Switching to a new stance also provides Maelle with 1 AP. Switch between stances without interruption to maximize her skill's effects. Offensive switch. Maelle's starting skills are offensive switch, spark, and Paintress. Offensive switch switches Maelle to offensive stance. Spark and Paintress switch her to defensive stance. And offensive switch switches to offensive stance. Or no, they said it again. Huh. So the other ones mentioned Virtuosa stance, but it sounds like the other things happen here. So this is summarizing offensive switches switching to offensive stance, but that's actually not listed anywhere in the text. But that one switches to Virtuosa stance and has a little purple icon, so I guess the ones with the red icon next to the cost must be offensive stance. I wish it was a little bigger. It's actually kind of hard to make out. Particularly the difference between red and purple is a bit slight.
A storm is coming.
I don't think I had the opportunity to make him vulnerable to anything. Defenseless is a debuff that increases by 25% the damage received by the character.
Danger.
Oh. Had not learned the timing of it yet because of the interruption before. So it's more or less instant. The mark is a status effect that increases the next damage received by the character by 50%. Mark only affects 1 instance of damage. Oh. She does increase damage against Mark. They're not gonna let me do what I want though. When Maelle is in offensive stance, the She deals more damage, but also takes more damage. At the end of the turn, Maelle will revert to stanceless unless she uses a skill that switches her to a different stance or uses her base attack. Oh. So she can't just stay in a stance. She uses it. She's in it for one turn. And it said that she gains an AP every time she switches too. In offensive stance, Spark has no additional effects. It applies more burn to its target, increasing burn it receives. After casting Spark, Maelle will switch to defensive stance. Spark. I wanted to do per se because it benefits from Mark. I mean, everything supposedly does, but that one specifically does more. Okay, 50% more damage dealt and damage taken. I did mark him, so this should do more damage by a lot. And he's also burning now. So that's fun. But if he was burning more, I can't. Unless... Ba 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 ba.
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today. You could come with us if you like. If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
You know, camp, a fixed location that everyone knows how to get to. The Curator has left. Perhaps he will join you at camp. So that character just exists. For normal reasons. Gasp, everyone's leveling out of sync with each other now. It's gonna get confusing. How did Luna pull ahead? Well, this place seems huge, but a lot of the doors are locked. It's a nice touch that they fade the music out when you fiddle with the piano so you don't have to deal with them overlapping. It drives me crazy when games let two different music sources play over each other, but it seems like I can't do anything specific. Oh, this door won't even let me check it. That feels like it's where everything was pointing. While all the other ones were explicitly locked and I can't go through them, that one straight up doesn't react. I assume things are remaining locked, so I guess I should just leave. And that was just the gist of this place for now.
We should go to the Manor and maybe learn something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the indigo tree.
Noco's usually here. I wonder where...
They're real.
Is that a gestural?
Stop that, you big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Noco's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Noco will trade you lots of useful items for chroma.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the SKA exist too. Are there more gestrals like you? I'd love to meet them.
Noco, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune.
I know. Don't have time for detours.
Yeah, we need to get to the Paintress.
The Paintress? Oh, we're gonna cruise the marina. Go slow. I don't know,
There's another sea between here and the Paintress.
Noco, as the best gestural merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
Broomhead, Bello, Curator var radio. Det var mer än 100 kvar. Arbro så Bello, kan du se?
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more Gestrels.
Huh. So it looked like the Paintress was just across the ocean waiting on the beach. But the trip to go to her is that you go across the ocean, then go to an island, then go across another ocean to get to her or something? Like, what? How's the line of sight work over there? Gestural merchants travel across the world offering rare and powerful artifacts in exchange for chroma. However, their most powerful items are reserved only for the mightiest of warriors. Impress the merchant by defeating them in a duel to access their secret inventory. Ah. So that's where chroma finally gets used. We've been waiting for this news all along. Want to trade for my fabulous wares? Luckily for you, us merchants accept chroma. Hehehe. Hit. Is that not how you duel them? There's no duel option. Oh, fight the merchant. Yeah. Oh, hold X. Oh, I have to pick one. Huh. Well, I feel like Luna is just straight up my strongest character. This first one's going to be a little tough because I have to figure out how to actually counter his attacks going forward, and that's going to just be a bit blind. Nocto grows bigger. Oh! Meowdy. I'm out of stuff. Oh! Well, this isn't so tough. Unless they've got more coming. Ah. And she gets the experience. Oh, if you take no damage, you get 20% more experience. I just saw that that's a thing, too. You've proven yourself worthy warriors. I've got something special you might be interested in. I'll probably read these going forward. That last one was in a fully animated cutscene, so it was like timed to go really quickly. So I just let it play, because I was like, I don't want to awkwardly talk over it the whole time and be cut off by the pacing of the dialogue and then just not finish reading it anyway. Exposing attack. Base attack applies defenseless for 1 turn. That sounds pretty strong. I guess if you have enough of these kinds of effects on you at once, then base attack gets more valuable. Because otherwise there's a temptation not to use it, especially for characters like Maelle, who like specifically have a negative effect that happens if they use their base attack. She like loses her streak of stance swapping, I guess. Upgrade a weapon to level 3. Consume to gain an additional Luma point for a character. Those do seem pretty powerful. I guess I should be upgrading people's weapons with these at camp. I like missed that or something. Oh, I already have 19 of them. Oh, I have 14 of these. Oh, I can give people so many Luma. Oh, he has a limited inventory. So I finally found someone that'll take my money, but he can only give me so much. Okay, I can afford to clear him out. So I guess I might as well, because I don't know when the next one will be and how much money I might have by then. Okay, I have 17 of these, so I can. If I'm trying to unequip something, I can actually pretty quickly learn it as a permanent thing. Hiding anything back here? Yeah, I don't think I can visit camp till I get back to the other base. Even more chroma. Once I get back to camp, I should check to see if I can upgrade my stuff. Or maybe specifically that's an ability that you only have once you have this guy. Because like that guy's gonna be the curator, right? Is gonna be at our base now, so maybe that's the whole key. Feels a little silly when they're like, you've got new skill points, and there's a notification for it, but
These dead Nevrons. Who could have done this?
Guess.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion.
oh, it was you. I thought you were implying that a new character is going to show up.
Well, that will help.
But yeah, the when you look through all the available skills that have certain costs, so it'd be nice if the game only notified you that you have new skill points to spend once you have enough to actually buy any of your options. Telling you you have more points when you only have 1 point is kind of pointless once you've bought all the 1 point skills.
There's a path through the boat.
That anchor doesn't look man-made.
What the fuck? I thought that other boat was the boat. I guess this is the boat? Friends? We love a glowing weak spot. Oh, the directions you press to change target feel weird right now. Huh. Hard to express what's going on there. So are y'all still weak to lightning by any chance? I don't have the multi-target one. That one costs 5. Still didn't do enough, even though it's weak. Spark costs 3, so I could shoot you once. I didn't do shit. Oops. Ruler attacks. Powerless. Powerless is debuff that reduces the character's damage by 20%. Ow.
Maelle, look out!
I learned your combo. You're boned. The Brulerum, level 3. Oh, it's a new weapon. I assume Maelle uses a Brulerum. The Maellum and the Brulerum. It's just a C vitality. This does more damage and it has D agility, C luck. There's no scaling with vitality. But I put our points into agility and luck, so that seems good. It does say +1/+1. So maybe I have enough that those are affected by that. +1/+1. +1. Maybe I'm starting to get enough of those specific stats that the scaling now makes some sense. I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe it just takes a long time for you to get enough of one of those things for it to matter. And now we're finally getting into the territory where it actually does something. Okay, so I have SOS shell now. Who that? Is it a flyer? Nope. I don't know if that guy has a weak spot. TBH. Oh, does it count as a flying enemy? Maybe. I've never actually had one live long enough to get for me to hit. Yep, that's a flying enemy. Okay. I was right about the timing on that one. Ooh. And then that one died of bleed. Or burn. The issue with a character like Maelle is that she has a super complicated, crazy, synergistic, multi-stage fighting style, but a lot of turn-based combat against randos, which is most turn-based combat fights, are over in like one turn. So all that setup doesn't matter. Similarly, I'm not really trying to do combos as Luna. So I'm like, I don't really expect to hit anyone twice. Alright, they're down. Oh, and I have... Oh, and since I got the kill, I actually have enough to do another attack. That's actually wild. So if he combos down the leader of the enemy team... Or, not the leader. If he shoots down a flyer, he can then turn around and do an entire action on his turn still without having to succumb to using normal attacks. That's a cool little bit of power to feel that I'm already getting this early on. Just go ahead and shoot you down to finish you off. It feels good to do that too. A lot of color everywhere. Try not to miss. Ah! It's up there. Amongst all the chaotic color, I'm trying my best to spot any items that might be around. This place makes it look like mines occur naturally. Okay, now I can respec everybody if needed. Hi, friend? This one's white, so is it like the other one that wanted a quest? What's this Nevron doing? Diminuer. Doesn't seem threatening. It's clinging to a metal chain. Doesn't it usually carry a mine with it? What if we were to give it one? So it's sad that it doesn't have a mine. Ah! Feels a bit like encountering a bunch of Wizard of Oz types, like if I only had a brain. That's huge! Hehehehe. Nope. Like, what if I exploded us all for fun? A little hard to see around here. Was I supposed to do anything down here? It seems like everything's a dead end. I don't see any interaction spots. Oh, it's a platforming segment, and that's the fail state, basically.
This will be useful.
The intact mine. And that's the ledge that had the item on it that I could see earlier. Hey, hold this. Ugh.
It said something.
New weapon. Diminirum. This is becoming more and more unusual. Merde. Are we bothering it? This could be bad. Let's leave it alone. I think it's gonna get mad at me. A new level 3 weapon. It's basically identical to my fire one, except it's for specializing on lightning spells. Scales with agility and luck instead. Does 83 power, so they keep getting stronger. I don't benefit from the passives of them yet at all, so right now it's just the fact that it just straight up is stronger. Although this is the first one I've had where the weapon itself does a different element of damage. Alright, these weapons are what was floating around at the beginning of the game when the first fight happened she was in, and I saw something that I thought resembled Ghost from Destiny. My projectile shot does not immediately seem to be a different element.
It's forging something. So they have intelligence.
Friend or foe? Ah! Horrible orifices. Oh, he's upsetting. Don't like that. So I think the answer might be foe. There. Gets rid of that bit of defense. Low lightning damage and applies mark.
Take him down.
Then with you, I can specifically use my ability that benefits from the enemy being marked. No, I can't. That costs 5. Womp womp.
A storm is coming.
But I can burn the hell out of you. Oh, immolation. So immolation interacts with mark. So if the enemy is marked, then you can get 2 more burns on top of the 3 burn. So it would apply 5 burn, which is a lot of burn. But right now her turn doesn't happen in the right order to do that if there's only 1 enemy. Oh, there's more than 1 enemy. I didn't see that guy. I didn't see that guy at all. Is there another one? The cutscene really just established 1 dude.
Feel the burn.
6 burn. Reasonably charitable timing. Shields its allies. Unfortunately, that's not shielding you. Switch to virtuous stance if the target is burning. So I can do that with you. And this apparently makes me way stronger. Yeah, 200% damage dealt and no downsides. So one of them is 50% damage dealt and taken, but this one's just like, you just become super strong. So it must really be based around being hard to trigger. Like it really requires you to be in specific conditions. Well, they were both going to burn to death, but it turned out he didn't get his turn then. Cruelaram. New melee weapon. They have upsides and downsides to consider, but at the moment they're just straight up stronger than each other, so it's less of a dilemma there. If they're going to keep being like 20 stronger. What's going on there? Vitality, agility, CD, +1/+1. But, oh, defense luck. Whoops, I saw the CD repeat twice and didn't think about it. Okay, so he has enough vitality and agility to scale this one up, but not this one. But what does that mean? Just +2 power? So obviously it doesn't, my scaling does not compete with the actual built-in damage of each weapon at the moment.
Well, that will help.
I really need to get back to camp so I can actually use some of these. I missed my chance. Maybe. I didn't see the opportunity to upgrade them at camp, so I'm thinking that maybe the NPC we just met hangs out at camp and actually handles that, and I couldn't do it before, maybe? But it's hard to be sure, because I'm winging it. Whoa, she has 9 points. Okay. I've not given him any might for a bit. Let's make everyone just do more damage for a bit. She can learn this one. It's just a bit of a question of at some point how worth it is to learn certain skills, because I can't equip more than a few of them. But they do lead to other spells. Deals low earth damage and break damage to all enemies every turn. Also increases all break damage received by 50%. Duration 3 turns. So it'll try to deal break damage to everyone for 3 turns in a row. And if you have 2 lights, then it'll be for 5 turns in a row. It's a continuous effect on people. So she eventually can learn long-term spells. Mayhem. Consumes all stains to deal high elemental damage to the target. Can break if 4 stains are consumed. So it basically spends the things you've stocked up on people. Fire that affects everybody. Increased damage if there's 2 ice. I think it's saying that Thunderfall gives you lightning and light. This one gives you fire and light. If there's 2 ice, it gets stronger. 3 burn to literally everyone sounds pretty strong. Giving shell to 3 allies as a big buff. I need to figure out how the casting works. Because I tried giving everybody, powerful. But it didn't seem when I clicked on one person, it just cast. So maybe there's a way to select more than one person that I didn't spot the first time. The one time I've tried. It's completely normal that I would have missed it, potentially. Okay, so at this point, she has 8 spells. So it's worth considering if I should be swapping stuff out. There is also, admittedly, a lot of effects on these spells, so it's a little complicated to think about. Might be the healing light could be swapped for thermal transfer. And maybe wildfire over thunderfall? Hard to say. I'm not losing the abilities though anyway. I just am picking different ones to equip. And nobody else has that dilemma yet. She's gonna rapidly have a lot of spells though, so I'm gonna have to... I wanted to say freshen up, and that doesn't make any sense. But I'll need to get used to... What's the term? For like, it's like refreshing your knowledge or catching up in your knowledge. Fuck it, I'm ending the episode.